Mic check. What's up, everybody? John Sanders here with Limitless Suits. Thanks for joining me. We have Halloween's tomorrow. Halloween is not today. It's tomorrow. So put your costumes on. Do whatever you guys got to do for Halloween. I'm not going to mess with Halloween anymore. All right? In the past, I've been like, let me at least be available for the kids that don't do Halloween. Because I remember working out on Halloween, but it just hasn't gone down well. I was thinking that the kids could bring their own outfits, maybe dress as their favorite like NBA players or whatever. It has been horrible for the last 12 years trying to do Halloween workouts. So I'm not going to compete with it. It is my favorite holiday. So I understand why you guys like it. You get some candy. You get the egg houses. What else do you do? What else? TP houses. What else do you do? Graffiti on houses. That's basically what everyone does, right? I don't know what you guys are doing for Halloween, but hopefully you guys have fun. But tonight is our. We have a workout on Wednesday. We also have a workout on Friday, and then we have no games this weekend. But we do have a tournament the following weekend. I'm putting the call out there to all high school players. If you want to play in your last tournament for the year, let me know. It's not this weekend, but it's the following weekend, and they do have a division for high school. That's really pushing it with the whole dates of tryouts start that Monday. I do want to play in a tournament that weekend. All right. So, but if you guys do, that would be awesome. There's already 2 teams in the tournament, so we would make that third. I'm sure that they're going to get some more. It'll be at the same location as it was last time, but everyone else is going to play no matter what. So that's what we're doing, and let's start the show. What do we have here? We got our quote of the day. Quote of the day is, talent works, genius creates. All right. Man, this is kind of like the crux of our whole program. Someone just called me a second ago. He's a trainer out in California, and he's like, man, your players that were part of your program that are now part of my program, they still talk about you. And he goes, man, what you're doing is great. Is anyone falling for it, basically? And I was like, it's tough. It's tough to get people to fall for it. And I said, frankly speaking, I don't know if I would have fell for the hard work thing when I was growing up. You heard about it, you just didn't do it. And a lot of times talent doesn't work. I had all the talent, all right? And a lot of times I didn't work. And you just kind of thought that you are what you are, all right? And to try to get talented people to actually work is an extremely hard thing, all right? So talent does not always work. But how about genius creative? Create something. That's something special too. So now what this quote is talking about is, basically, there's talented people, I guess, like the NBA players, but the genius people are the owners that are over the NBA players. What I want to point to is what you do in the games and about how you can create for yourself and for others during the games. So if you are a talented individual, you can put in that work by trying to get some points up. You can put in that work by working on your ball handling, by just like showing off and getting all the stats, right? But if you're really, really, really smart and you're a genius, you want to be the creator, all right? And I would say that that's like guys like Steph Curry does it somewhat, but guys like LeBron, guys like John Stockton, Magic Johnson. Once you're the creator, no one can stop you. All right? You're above the talent. The talent is like the people catching the alley-oop dunks. The talent is the people scoring the basket. The talent is the people that went down the middle of the lane and got hit and got and won. The genius is the guy that sets all that up into motion and is like, hey, why don't we do this, this, and this, and this? A great example would be Isaiah Thomas. Now, no one really likes him. They're like, oh yeah, he's mean. Michael Jordan hates him because he's like, oh, that's the bully guy. He was kicked off the dream team basically. But Isaiah Thomas of the Detroit Pistons, this guy was a genius. Only 6'1", but he had this team called the Bad Boys. All right, the Bad Boys, they kicked butt and took names, won 2 straight championships. And anytime that someone would come in the lane, especially Michael Jordan, they would just lay him out. Isaiah, though, was small, skinny. He never hurt nobody. All right, but Michael Jordan, everybody was like, it's him. It's him. He's the leader, because they knew he was the one going, hey, do this, do this, do this. And as he was just going around everybody scoring points, he wasn't involved in the whole riffraff of it all. But he was the genius behind the people working. Okay, so that's the quote of the day. You can see it in many different ways. Talent works, genius creates. Speaking of creating, I'm working on getting you guys to go to Taiwan. All right, and when I say I'm working, I'm working. All right, this Taiwan thing might actually happen. All right, so this is where I'm at. All right. We got the details for our Taiwan tour. All right. The location, of course, is Taipei, Taiwan. All right. We got the dates right there. Let me make this a little bit bigger so you can see it. All right. The teams, we're looking at 3rd through 5th, 5th through 7th, 8th through 10th, maybe a combination of two. That's all pending. I'm asking what you guys want to do. All right. What do you guys want to do? All right. In terms of, like, let me put my face in there, right? Okay. In terms of who wants to show up, and I need to know that by this Friday. All right. Now you don't need any money. You just need to tell me we're in, we're out, whatever. All right. The actual deadline is December 1st. All right. Well, you have to pay $200 for the tournament fee. All right. And that's just to help with a whole bunch of stuff that we need to get done in terms of like the gyms and the teams and all that kind of stuff. We have 5 games in 5 days. 5 games in 5 days, and it's going to be streamed online. Okay. Those are the details. If you click any of these links, by the way, if you click on the date link up here, the date link will take you to, what will it take you to? I don't know what it'll take you to, but you can click on these links. Either like, oh, it's like our event page, our roster page. The $200 fee will take you to our travel page. The 5 games in 5 days will take you to a Wikipedia page with all the Taiwanese teams that we'll be playing against. All the professional teams have youth basketball teams associated. Then the cost link will take you to the flight cost. All right, how much it costs to get from Denver to Taiwan and back. And then the extras link where it says we'll have a free tour guide and free travel gear. Whoever joins will get free gear from Limitless Hoops so we can look good together. Okay, and that link will take you to our merchandise page, and then the pro tryout for Coach JJ Griffin will take you to the page with all of JJ's videos on it, him talking about his most recent thing. We're gonna get into that in a second as well. All right, and then below all that mess is who's going. We got John Sanders as the head coach, JJ Griffin as the assistant coach, Lauren Maxon as the chaperone, and then Charlene Lin, one of my friends from Taiwan, will be touring us around the entire country. All right, she really wants to do this. And then we have some committed individuals, those who are in. All right, these people are in. We have people who are dependent. All right, they're in only if we have enough players. Sounds like they're into me. Okay, all right, and then we have the last exploring people. They're exploring. I'm getting a phone call. Should I answer it on air? It's for Limitless Hoops. No, I'm not. I won't answer. But the exploring, thinking about it, people are right there. Okay, so you guys can check out that page. I sent it out via the WhatsApp. All right, so make sure you guys check that out. Other things, like I mentioned, let's actually go to our itinerary. All right, our itinerary of stuff that we're doing. Like I said before, Halloween's coming up, so we already did our scare shots. But in the future, we got bang shots, 0, 1, 2, 4 touch middle, pick and roll, split to drives, heads, tails, chair dips, and memeing up here. Make sure that you guys post those workouts online and prepare for Friday's workout with that. All right, today's workout, we got partner passing, football catch, style out of bounds, inbound seal, taking a charge, running hook shots, hook series with the D. Hook series with the D, it's kind of a complicated one. All right, we're gonna put it all together for you guys. We'll show you in the video, but basically it's throw the ball off the backboard, catch it with the coach right there. Either gonna throw up a hook shot, he's gonna push you off, you're gonna push back and shoot a hook shot, or he's gonna push you off and then step towards your side and you're gonna rip through and score with the opposite hand. All right, do it from both sides. We'll show you a video of that in a second. For the running hook shots, it's just like a layup, but it's gonna be perpendicular to the basket, and you're gonna be shooting a running one-hand hook shot layup, or hook shot, sorry. We actually had a hook shot by Declan the other day. All right, Declan hit a hook shot during the game, a running hook shot during the game. And then taking a charge. We don't have video for that, but we will be filming it. But basically, we're going to show you how to take a charge when you're going to be partnered up. They're going to throw it. They're going to hit you in the chest with the ball. You're going to take a charge in a protective stance, bend your legs, and then fall backwards and scream. But then if we get past that, then we can play taking a charge with 2-on-2 skip passes, where we can drive and then you can step outside the key and take an actual charge. Okay, so that's what taking a charge is. Sideline out of bounds, inbound seal. Make sure that you guys get some distance. Step over the guy's legs, seal them, and then get the ball. Then you're gonna rip through low, go to the basket, and score on this drill. I'll show you that video in a second. And then football catch. For this one, we can just play catch. Long ways, just play catch. Or if we can get more advanced, we can be on the elbow and throw the ball full court to a person who's sprinting up the court. We can throw it with one hand or a two-hand chest pass to lead them, and then we become the runner next. So the runner will start on the free throw line extended, and the passer will start on the elbow. All right, and you'll just sprint up the court. They'll throw it to you. You catch it with just one bounce or no bounce, no dribbles, and just score the layup and see if we can do that. Because practicing that will help us break presses. Practicing that will help us break traps. Practicing that will help us feed fast break layups. And it's something that a lot of people take advantage of. So you guys can win games by doing this particular thing. All right. And then the last one is partner passing, which I will show you right now. Partner passing. Watch it. Make sure that you turn the correct way. Some people in that demo were kind of doing it incorrectly. Make sure that you're turning the correct way by looking at as many people as you can instead of turning your back to them on the court. Next one. And the last one. Look, series 15. You want to make sure that if you catch the ball like this, you want to land diagonally. All right, diagonally. Why diagonally? Because if I'm turning like this, you can block my shot. If I catch the ball and I turn like this, little bitty kid, block my shot. That's not very, very good. He's half my height, right? So I want to land, and I want to land diagonally, first of all. Next, as he's here trying to guard me, even if he's a big guy, I can shoot the ball like this with my hand extending, with my legs in motion as well, and shoot a bank shot like that. All right, next, if they happen to push you off, make sure that you're being pushed off with the correct foot. So if he's pushing me off, you get out. Bigger guy. If he's pushing me off, I get pushed. I do not want to go like this, because now I've given up that spot. If he was a defender, he would stay there, and now I've given up that spot. Now I'm in trouble. What I want to do is I want to keep the anchor foot close. So as I land right here and he pushes me, I want to go like this. I want to keep that anchor foot there so that in time, I can go back. And notice where the ball was the entire time. The ball stays high. AKA, what? My elbow stays high. All right, he should honor that, and I come back and shoot my shot. Don't get pushed off and then shoot this fadeaway shot. Take your time, get your position back, inch yourself back in. You have 3 seconds. That is a long time. Next, lastly, when he sweeps around with both hands up and he tries to go front way so he can block my shot, now he's giving up the inside. I have this inside foot here. I don't want to spin on the wrong foot. I want to go like this with my elbows up, and I want to rip the ball through like this, and then shoot this shot like that. So those are all 3, and here's how the drill goes. First one is I'm just standing there, you shoot a hook shot. Ready? Go ahead. Stop. So you want to catch that in an athletic catch, smash it in, be right here with your steps. Try it again, please. Decent enough. All right, and don't spin back toward me, okay? You want to land right there, don't be facing toward me. Go ahead. Decent, but you're too far that way, right? You want to be diagonal. Go ahead. No, you aren't stepping back right now. All right, so they weren't perfect, but that's the gist of the drill. All right, make sure that you land perfectly, make sure that you have the inside pivot foot, and then when they push you back, there's one of 3 things that can happen. Either we just let you shoot over us, or we push you and then you have to reclaim your spot, or we push you and come to your front and then you rip the ball through. We do that from both sides for the entire drill. All right, that's the drill. Let's watch the rest. We got, who's doing homework? You're out what you do, not what you say you'll do. All right, we got Kieran and Declan Louth. You know, I always have to redo this, and I don't understand why yet. But I will refresh it, just so I can see all the homework people. There we go. All right, so there we go. We got Mello shooting for some free throws. Kieran and Declan, a couple hours ago, doing some homework. Nice job. We'll have you guys do your runs tonight if you don't do the homework, but that's about it. All right, so great job with that. Now, one of the pieces of homework was our guy, JJ. All right, I'm going to show you his video in a second. All right, and then we'll talk about more. But firstly, I want to talk about the trivia question today. The trivia question today is, behind MJ and Bron, who is the 3rd most expensive shoe deal in NBA history? Who has the 3rd most expensive shoe deal in NBA history? All right, I gotta update that. I like grammar. All right, it's who's had. All right, out of all their money that they've ever had, who's had the most? Now, Michael Jordan is number 1. It's like in the billions. LeBron's number 2. But who's number 3? All right, you can put one guess in the comment section. You have until the end of the show to do so. Good luck to anybody out there. This is the second to last day. If Taylor or Vaughn are leading, and they get to, whoever gets to 5 first wins, basically, okay? And if it takes us next month, we'll take next month. First 1 to 5 wins. I don't know if Taylor's even watching the show. I don't know if Vaughn's watching the show. Josias might be watching, but Austin and Rona, you guys have a chance. I believe that Mello has a point as well. I'm not sure. All right, whoever gets the most, they get the $50 coin. Did I say Obama? No, it says Dame. Dame? That is not the answer. I mean, is he even top 10? Is Dame top 10? I didn't even think that anybody would say Dame. Seriously. Is Damian Lillard top 10? Let me see this. I want to know if Dame isn't even top 10. No. Man, there are a lot of guys. What? That guy's on that list? Ooh, wow. Okay. But yeah, anyone knows the answer, you put it on the answer question. If not, we're just going to move on right now to the story of the day. Watch it. Oh, wait, do I want to watch the story of the day? Yeah, let's go with the story. Do I want to go with the story of the day? No. I want to go with JJ's Wednesday's thoughts. All right. Here's JJ's Wednesday's thoughts. If you want to find JJ's thoughts, you go to our webpage. All right, you scroll down to the YouTube TV, and then you can scroll down to right here. You can see all of JJ's videos right there. All right, and they're all on there to read. All right, the most recent one is this one right there: Rules for Coaches.
Only 20% of coaches are extreme enough to affect change, unless the kids buy in. It is what it is. 10% of coaches are great, 10% of coaches are horrible. But 80% naturally allow the teams to make it great or as horrible as they want. Will you wait for the great coach, or will you make the experience great on your own? Me, personally, I want to be one of those coaches that can make an effect right away. It starts with you. You gotta make this, you gotta want this. You gotta want this for yourself. We want it for you, but how much do you want it for yourself? As a player, I've had those coaches where it's on the players. Do you guys communicate with each other, or does the coach always have to tell you guys to talk? Does the coach have to babysit you? Or do you guys figure it out as a group? I've been on good teams, I've been on not so good teams. The not so good teams usually don't take accountability. They'll tell us what to do, they'll give us the information, but it's all on us to make it a good experience or not.
It's all on us to make it a good experience or not. That is so true. All right. So you may not have a great coach, especially if you're on my team, okay? And that coach may not be able to trick you into acting like a great team. All right. There are 10% of coaches, I believe, are good coaches. Are great coaches. 10% are bad coaches, horrible coaches. If you have a horrible coach, you can be the best player in the whole world. That coach might really ruin it. But those people are rare. If you also with the great coaches, they're very rare. But the majority of coaches will just allow it to be whatever the team happens to be. So it's up to you. For the hugest part of it all, it's up to you to do the things that need to be done to create a great team, which is communicating, which is not being a cancer, which is making everyone work hard and things like that. So take that initiative and make your team a great team, as opposed to just sitting around for a great coach to just appear out of nowhere. All right? It's not going to happen, guys. It's not going to happen. Let's watch the story of the day. Watch it.
Many young college players hit a wall in January, where every practice seems like hell. The college team has worn off, and when their bodies reach a point they've never before reached. The older players, however, perceive the same practices as easy. Be prepared for this moment and attack that wall.
So yeah, don't just hit the wall. Go through the wall. We talked about that earlier. All right, go through the wall. You will hit the wall. Trust me, because it'll be like something that you've never seen before, and your parents have taken care of you your entire life to make everything as easy as possible. And you normally that when you do hit the wall in like high school or college, it will like literally hurt. You're gonna be like, I can't go anymore. That's why I don't mind people when they're like, when people say, oh, you don't want to burn out, What their meaning is, you don't want to hit the wall when you're young because they don't think that you can handle it. All right, dude, it's just walls. All right, you're going to hit it. All right, take some time off if you really need to. Meditate. All right, go back at it. But if just like school, if you just keep going, you're going to get used to it. All right, so when you're the most tired, when you're the most like headachy and you're like sore and you're like, I can't go anymore, that's the best time. That's when champions are made. So show us what you're made of by going through those times. All right. There was another video that got posted by JJ, all right, that I wanted to show you guys, and it's episode 2 of the Beyond the Horizon. All right, episode 2, Beyond the Horizon. We're gonna watch that real quick, just so we can keep track of his basketball journey and your basketball journey. Because if you guys want to go to Taiwan, the whole point of it is to get you guys out of the country, to get you guys having some enormous cultural influence and in like basketball over there and things like that. But it's also for a tryout for J.J. Griffin. All right, and if we can get him over there, he can have his basketball dreams come true long before you have yours come true. And if we can create a pipeline, that would be awesome. If we get this thing going, we'll have an easy time of getting coaches. We'll have an easy time of getting players because we've done stuff like this. People think that things can't happen. I'm a person that likes to make things happen. So if you're the same type of person that likes to make things happen, let's make it happen. All right, let's watch this video real quick.
It's my last chance, man. I've been chasing that. I've been doing that for years, and it just hasn't come to fruition like I wanted it to. But I'm working. I'm trying to make it possible for me. This is something for you. This is something so you guys can go pro. It's not NBA's not for everybody. See, I'm not in the NBA, and it's tough. Trying to balance your life, trying to balance out family, coaching, work, just being able to survive that from day to day. Yeah, so I also have a son, 6 years old, he'll be 7 in February, so that's a lot of responsibility. They go together, they help each other. These kids help me with my son helps me with these kids. Just learning how to deal with them and help them get better every day. I've been playing basketball my whole life. I've been doing this grind my whole life. I've made basketball my life. I'm also cousins with Chauncey Billups, NBA Hall of Famer. I'd say I started basketball at about 4 years old. I started working with him at about 6 years old. And working with him my whole life, even today, when he's in town, I get to work with him. It's instilled discipline. It's helped me stay militant, and it's helped me pursue this. I'm able to actually chase my dream. He's giving me hope. This has been a dream of mine, just to play professionally. The NBA was my original goal. Some things came up, I wasn't able to make that goal, but I still have the opportunity to play pro. This is an opportunity kids don't get this opportunity. With that even being possible, it's like, man, why wouldn't you jump on that? Like, you get to go out the country and experience a whole new culture. Like, why wouldn't you take that? I would have took that if I was given that opportunity. So I hope you guys take that.
Yes, indeed. All right, yeah, we hope that you guys take the opportunity to go on this Taiwan trip. I think it'll be just an amazing experience. Even for myself, this will be my first time coaching out of the country. I've traveled my entire life to different countries playing basketball in different states and things like that. And I've coached in different states as well. But have I ever traveled outside of the country to coach? I don't believe so. I've played against some teams that have had coaches travel, but no, never ourselves. So if we can create this, I think it'll be a very, very wonderful thing for not just us, not just JJ, not just myself or the program, but for the Taiwanese kids as well. All right, to see another team come in and to like take it that seriously, it will up their level as well. Because there's something about traveling for basketball that makes it a heck of a lot more serious. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's like it's your parents putting in the trust into you, not just like messing around. And I don't know. It's an enormous thing. So we'll see what's what, and we'll see if we can get this done. But for right now, let's get to our workout tonight. All right. Make sure you guys show up on time. Don't forget the quote of the day is talent works, genius creates. Everyone going on and everyone doing stuff in Centennial. We got stuff going on in Broomfield. All right, we will be opening this thing up to the other two areas by January. Is my goal, but we're gonna start right now by getting some people by the end of the week. All right, so heads up for information on that. All right, that's my time. No one got the trivia question, so that means that I will ask it again next week. All right, it's not a hard one. You can use Google. Don't just guess. All right, it's the shoe thing. Okay. Anyway, you can read one if you didn't see it. I don't know. All right, that's my time. I pressed the wrong button last time, so if you watched yesterday's show, I did everything but pick my nose. I pressed buy, and then I was still on camera and didn't know it. I rewatched it. I didn't do anything embarrassing, but hopefully I pressed the right button this time. All right. Anyways, that's my time. Talk to y'all later, man. Peace out.